morning to you. It's Wednesday the 16th of October. We're moving. We're not in the mood to move, but we are. We're moving to Barlaston. Should be 2.5, 3 hours tops, just taking our time, and maybe 7 locks, which is quite remarkable because we're not going that far, but we are going through 7 locks. Again, I'm not feeling my best. I really don't know why. Must be some sort of virus or something going around, but we'll just take our time and plod on. There is a water point in Stone here. We are going to use it. We've done a load of washing again, same story, showers, etc. Family of 4 on a narrowboat. We don't pass water very, that didn't sound right. We don't pass a water point very often. We do pass water. We pass water all the time, don't we, darling? I can see her head poking out of the hatch up there. I can see her hand. There she is.
Hello.
I knew she was there somewhere, but yeah, neither of us are really in the mood for today's move. But we are. And you're coming with us. I can see Andy's boat in front. He's still moored up at the moment, so we're just going to go gently past him and onto the water point. There's Andy's boat. Wolf Moon. Right, onto the water point. Here we go again. Andy's gone on through Star Lock up there. Nicky's gone up to lock him through, and then he's making his own way up there. Unlike Andy, we do use a lot of water, obviously 4 of us. Andy doesn't need water this morning, so he's making his way. But yeah, looking forward in a way to making tracks, looking forward to getting on the Fangoff, and it just seems so far away at the moment. That's the water point done. Nicky's just gone up to set the lock for us. Let the day begin. Just under the main road now and into the first lock of the day, Star Lock. Opposite the Star Pub. Because of the new road bridge here, very short gates on this lock, they're very heavy. I don't know how Nicky does it. In 1771 the Star Lock opened and it hit the local headlines. Unfortunately, all the dignitary, the mayor, all the councillors, everybody turned up to see the opening of this marvellous lock. When you think back then, this was new technology. So they got a cannon to light to celebrate the opening of Star Lock. They lit the cannon, and blew the lock apart. It was then closed for quite a while for repairs. And the Star Pub here was in, I'm not sure if they still are, but they were in the Guinness Book of Records for having the most amount of floors, different levels. The Star Inn now is a popular pub for boaters. It lies right on the canal here in the lock. But it was a former stables back in the day for over 20 horses. And the next lock right in front. Well, we've got a holiday boat coming out the next lock, so we're straight in. As we go in this next lock, there is a wooden sculpture here in memory of Christina Collins, if you remember the story we told about the bloody steps going through Rugeley. Yeah, made out of an old tree trunk there. Lots of lovely old canal side properties here. Workshops, warehouses. And just in front of us, the old Jules Brewery. It's a lovely old building. I like to see the old signs still written on the walls. It's lovely. There's Nicky walking on to the next lock. Unfortunately, today there's scaffolding all outside the building. They're obviously having some renovation work done, so yeah, not going to be able to see it today. A lovely old building though. Let's hope they don't ruin it with renovation work. I would have thought it'd be listed. I'm pretty sure it is, so it should be safe. Just there, the fencing that you can see there is the rubbish point here. There is another services up here. And just in front, that little brick building, there's water and Nelson there. And you may be able to see the next lock just around the corner. There's a horse tunnel, another finger there, look. There's a horse tunnel, obviously for the horses to go through the lock. And look at that lovely little boat. Isn't that amazing? And again with this lock, we've got a boat coming out, so it's working quite well so far. And that little boat, it's like a shoe. I wonder if they do one for the left foot. I love it. There's the horse tunnel there. We're going in. Very tight little lock here. Got the bridge to guide you in. Just look at those rope scores, as the old working barges would have been pulled into the lock by the horse. The horse, of course, would have headed on through the tunnel down there. The horses would have been untethered from the boat, of course, and then led down through the tunnel. And then the horses would have been led under the tunnel and coupled up back to the workboat. And literally 200 yards in front, the next lock. They do come at you thick and fast, these locks in stone. Never mind. Looks like a boat is coming down in this one as well, which is all good news. But I just want to point out, can you see that little roller there by the bridge? They were put in later. This is a railway bridge. Rather than scoring the bridge, they just used to go round those rollers. You do see them around on a bit of the network, but obviously they've rotted over the years. Protects the bridges. One out. on in. On in. Morning. Very leaky lock gates above again. Don't remember them being this bad last time we came through. Beautiful old boats in this yard here. Aren't they lovely? I think there's a pair in there, isn't there? Beautiful boats. Oh yeah, little gravel trucks or something. Bit of history around here, I feel. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that for a boat. I like that one, darling. Mind your head on the willow. Oh! Through the willow. Ooh. We're now on the outskirts of Stone. That's Stone done. We have got some more locks though, I feel, but let's get going. Yet another one. Look at these autumn colours. I'm waiting in this lock. The next lock is just up there, so Nikki's going forward now to set that one. See you up there. If I've got my maths right, this could be the last lock. I'm not sure though, but these autumn colours, it truly is a pleasure cruising on a day like today. As I've said before in a previous vlog, it does make you feel better when you're feeling a bit under the weather in the morning. Get yourself on the stern of a boat and just take in the weather and the scenery. It does make you feel better. Yeah, it does. Just loving it. Hello. Well, I am a numpty. There's another lock round the corner, darling. I got it wrong. I just told our viewer that this was the last lock.
You could have pretended.
Somebody set it for us, haven't they? I can go straight in, can't I? Yoo-hoo. And it has just started to rain. I've got no idea who set this one for us. We heard the water coming out and then we saw the gates open, so it could be Andy, but we do appreciate it. Some well trodden steps. That's the last lock done. It's persisting down and a locky is closing that lock for us. I might just leave filming until we get to Barlaston. This weather's shocking. If it's possible, the weather's got worse. It's not cold. But blimmin' heck, it's wet. I really don't like the rain. This isn't fun to me, but we haven't got far to go, only about a mile. And we should be at Barlaston by the Plume of Feathers. Must be mad. But I do have to say the canal takes a whole new life in the rain. It's shinier. Yeah, it certainly has its magic. We are very quickly now getting into Barlaston, but take a look at this house. It's a boater's dream. Got your own mooring there, as you can see, for 2 boats. Little lock gate in the garden. Just perfect. And a Volkswagen up the drive. Even better. I can see the bridge now. Just under that bridge is the Plume of Feathers, owned by Neil Morrissey, a British actor, and I believe he's a very nice guy too. And as we pass just under this bridge, just there is the lovely Plume of Feathers. Oh, and there's Andy. Yeah, we'll go round there, mate, yeah.
Bitten.
Bitten. So we've got a nice mooring. There is quite a large bend as you go past the pub, so we're just on the little straight bit. We're only about 200 yards past the pub, and it's a lovely quiet mooring. Chugs is the only one there. You can see Nicky having a chat with Andy. We're just going to sit on the back now and have a little drink, a cup of tea or coffee, and just chill out after a rather wet cruise. It ended up being pretty wet, but it was nice, and we're where we needed to be. Looks like we're moving tomorrow. It's going to be a dry one tomorrow, and we'll be on our way from Barlaston. Join us as we head to Stoke.